Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, you're going to have Juan. Juan is from Miami, in Florida, in the USA. So let's see what Juan has to say. Enjoy the interview. So, hello, Juan. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good over here. What about yourself?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you for inviting me. It was a surprise. I was not expecting this
So, tell
at
me,
all.
how's your day going so far?
My day started very early.
Yeah.
I today is Sunday, so Sundays I go to my recovery meeting. I'm sober,
Mhm.
so I went to my meetings already, and then I walk my dog. I have a puppy, and he's older,
Oh,
so it takes a while for him to walk. So, and I'm in Miami. Well, I'm not in Miami. I'm north of Miami, which is Fort Lauderdale,
uh-huh.
and and it's very warm right now. So to walk him takes longer, but my day, it's been only a few hours. I woke up like 5 hours ago. What
And
about yours?
yeah, my day is good as well in London. It's very warm today in London. So it's a beautiful day today. I think Sunday is the weekend when the weather is good. People love it. People go to the park and they enjoy themselves. So it's a great day for sure. And Miami is the place where you're born and raised.
No. I've been in United States for 25 years. And I was born in Chile, South America.
And why the change from Chile to the US?
Uh, Good question. There was no need for me to move from one side to other side. I was doing very well. Uh, but inside of me, I was trying to get out of my shell. At that time, I was still closeted,
Hmm.
and I was I was not sure what I was looking for. So I came here with no expectations. Then my family already was established here. So I used to come back and forth a lot.
Yep.
And they finally one day I said, let me just stay here and give a try and see how it goes. And yeah, it's been
Amazing.
a while.
And since you've been in the US, you always lived in Miami, in Florida, or not?
No, since I've been here, I been here the entire time except 1 year that I lived in LA.
I see.
I did a small business,
Hmm.
and I was married with my ex-wife by the time, and and I was doing a small business there, and but um I couldn't get used to, so I came back here.
I
So
see.
even though that I love LA, it's a lovely city, but I couldn't get used to.
And what do you do for work, for living, Juan? What's your career?
Uh I'm a massage therapist as a regular work, but I'm also a porn actor.
I see. So you combine both of the career as a good content creator plus the massage therapist as well.
Exactly. Yes. But my main thing is massage. For me, massage it's much more what is focused.
Hmm.
The I enjoy the other thing. Um, it's just the main focus for financially and life wise is massage.
I see. Okay, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your life and also about your career so far, okay?
Sure.
Juan, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Yes, I am.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Full of random fun questions, okay? I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. Right, so before we start the game, during the join, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about, some reason you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Okay, okay.
Right, first question for you is, what is your funniest memory of a date that you had?
A date. Um, uh, well, it was a blind date. My friends, they encouraged me to go in a date. I've been single for quite a time,
Yeah,
and so they sent me with this guy. I um I had no idea who was the guy, and when I got there, the guy I knew the guy from before, and we really I personally had not very good opinion about him.
okay.
So it was very awkward,
Uh-huh.
and it is between funny because he was we laugh about the moment and the situation, but at the same time it was a little awkward as well because he was trying to impress me with his financial achievements,
Okay.
which is something for me, honestly. No, it's not. If you want to impress me with who you are,
Mhm.
not with how much money you have. So that was kind of the funny date. Like there's more stories, but dates, that's probably one of the funniest ones. I don't have many. Sorry.
And one person to go on a date with you, what this person must have?
Uh, Good question. Um, um, I think the most important thing is to be open-minded,
Mm-hmm.
um, understand um, life from different perspectives,
Yeah,
being able to carry a conversation in the matter that we can have different perspectives, but
yeah,
doesn't mean that we can have a confrontation. I don't
yeah,
want someone that he's like my twin. He wants to think the same way as me.
yep,
I love opinions. I love people. They give me ideas. People who helps me to embrace myself. Um, Someone that is a friend, a mentor, a even a I mean, you asked me about the date mainly. Mainly someone with an opinion, a good conversation. Be open to talk.
I see.
Basically, that.
Okay, next question. Let's do it.
I love the dance.
Hey Juan, next question is, what was your best friend's name growing up? Yeah. And why did you consider this person as your best friend at the time?
uh, my best friend's name was Julio, but he has a nickname as People.
Ah,
Um, um, because I'm talking about back in the 80s, there was this ice cream with a form with glasses, and he
Uh-huh.
used to use glasses, and the name of the ice cream was People. So we his nickname was People. We spent, my God, so much time together, so many years together. I'm saying probably from kindergarten until um late late 20, no, I'm
Wow.
sorry, early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
We went together to Europe. That was my first trip out of the country by myself. We backpacked Europe. It was amazing. Why I consider him as a friend or see him as a friend, because he was 100% different than myself. I'm a very structured person.
Yep.
I'm very um I'm very serious, and I take life way, way, way too seriously.
Right.
And he was the opposite. He was the joy. He would make fun of every single person, including myself.
Uh-huh.
And so it was a very good way how to I could have learned a little bit um to see the world in different perspectives. And and a little pause. This reminds me, you know how funny when you have a conversation with someone, you you forget things,
Yep.
but then you things came back. I forgot how important it's to laugh about yourself.
Absolutely.
And yes, yeah, little bit of that.
Are you still in touch or you lost contact?
Well, he lives in my country,
Mm-hmm.
so my country is 9 hours away from here.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able. I saw him once that I was there last year,
Yeah.
but he's married with kids and family, dogs, everything.
Yeah.
And so we're still in contact, but not often.
I see. I see. Okay. Next question. Let's do it. You know what I'm playing right now? I'm sure you know her. Shusha, you know, Rainha de los Barritos. I love her.
Oh, all for the record, when I went to college, I study business and tourism, and they made me choose to uh to pick languages. In Then I picked Portuguese. Então eu falo pouquinho, mas esqueci.
Uh-huh.
Tenho que praticar. But I remember her. Oh my God! Even I went to see her. Even I met her.
Oh, really? Did you meet
Oh
Shusha?
yes, yes. She, it's freaking crazy. So I have a friend. She's visiting. I have family in Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
Okay, so my friend is a friend of my cousin that lives in Sao Paulo. She's visiting, and she's staying in this the most fancy hotel in Santiago, Chile, back in 1993, something like that. And Shusha is going to do the gigantic show at a
Wow.
time. And then she was going to Viña del Mar, which
Yes.
is the largest
Yeah. Of
festival.
course. Of course.
And I remember we're in the elevator, and all las paquitas,
Yeah.
I don't know how you say that in Portuguese. They were with us in the elevator. We were like, oh my God.
Oh,
And then when the door opened, because the penthouse was in the middle. Shusha is full of people.
Of course.
Oh my God. Like we were like
Yes, I'm a big fan of Xuxa.
so
I grew up watching Xuxa every single morning in the 80s. Yeah, I'm a big
oh
fan.
my God. She did very well in South America when she did
Yeah,
the translation to Argentina.
yeah,
That was yeah. Yeah.
absolutely. And after when she won Vina Del Mar 1992, when she went to the world, she went to Spain, she went to whole South America. Vina Del Mar was the place where when she won, you know what I mean? That's when she was introduced to the whole South America. Yes, she always say
And
that.
and little thing, Viña del Mar do not allow anyone do uh to not sing live.
I
And
see.
Shusha, she's
Was
not a singer.
no, no.
She was the very first person did not singing alive in the scenario. That was a
Wow.
huge controversy back
I
then.
know.
I remember that, but that year was amazing. I remember that. Oh, that was great. Okay.
Amazing. Oh, I'm glad you shared that. I'm glad. Oh my God, I can't believe you met her. It's incredible. Right. So Juan, tell me about how you start your career as a massage therapist. Tell me how the opportunity came along.
Okay, so uh how many years? 14 years ago,
Okay.
15 years ago, I met the love of my life.
Mm-hmm.
A very strong, very, very, very powerful person, someone that I admire a lot. He was a massage therapist, and he keeps suggesting me to do something different. At the time, I was working in a hotel, was very frustrated. I was dealing with corporate business and the whole thing. And he offered me the not he opened the door for me to start exploring that. So he suggested me one day to do a forehands massage, and with I did it. My energy is I'm very quiet, so usually that was pretty okay for people.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then I study massage. It took me a few years because you know probably this immigration process takes a while, and for me to become legal in this country was a process. And I was not able to get my license. Here, you have to have a license in order to be able to practice.
Yep.
And I was not able to get my license until I became a resident, which it took
Mm-hmm.
a few years. And then I did work for a few gay spa. I worked for several different straight spa, but my thing is working from home.
Yep.
It's my environment. I make better money over here. I have more freedom. The massage table, it's very interesting. It's you go from like the Shusha rainbow, you go from people crying, having emotions,
Absolutely.
uh, very intense, and even people touching you sexually.
Yep.
So so that's the reason that I want my own space to be able to say, listen, I'm having a client right now having a breakdown. Can you please wait for me 15? Because when you're working in corporate, you have to stick with the timing and the things like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm glad you said that because when you are having a massage, it's all about emotions, connection. Is you are sharing energy. It's all about the moment. It's all about healing as well. I think someone when they are connected with you, it's all about the relaxation. But at the end of the day, it's about a journey of healing, of understanding, of respecting. It's all about that. It's all in the same globe for sure.
It's very even funny, and this is not even going into the sexual side, but I I when I went to school, I remember one of my mentors said, "You're gonna be probably there's some people they never been touched before.
Yeah,
You're gonna be one of the first ones."
yeah.
So sometimes um you have to be very gentle. I remember when I did my practice of massage, we were massaging um, ladies that were victim of rape. So and they were pushed to be massaged by guys,
Hmm.
and they as soon as you touch them, they will jump.
Wow,
So, you gaining the trust through just not saying a word. I would never see their face, but touching them, it was very powerful. It's very, very powerful.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, next question is tell us about your best vacation and why you consider that.
Oh my God, my best vacation. I have so many. Uh, well, first of all, my hobby is travel.
Yeah.
I don't do drugs, I don't drink, I don't smoke. So I spend all that money that I could have spent in partying and traveling. So like next month for my birthday, I'm going for first time to London and Amsterdam.
Oh my God,
So
really?
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
wow, am
yeah,
I still in
yeah.
London maybe?
Probably. Yeah, my best vacation was the first time that I went with my best friend, my actual best friend, the one that's my best friend now. We went to Europe,
Yeah.
and we did Spain, Lisbon, Paris, and Italy.
Okay.
So um my best friend, it's the same thing, is very different than me. Um he he's a character, but it was a combination between, I don't know if I can pronounce this word or not, you can edit it, but between tourism, going to see, I was in Europe before, so it was not my first time, but it was his first time, and it was experience between going to do tourism, but being we wanna be bad boys, and we were a little tired of the same, so we wanted to explore something different.
Of
So yeah.
course. Of course. And right, I have three questions left, okay? Let's do it. Okay, one. Before the next question, in the beginning of the interview, you mentioned about a meeting that you go, I believe, every weekend because your sober journey so far. Are you okay to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me, when was the moment that you realized that you need to start a journey as a sober person? Did something happen, or you just felt like, okay, I need to change my life?
It's been a very long journey. Um, um, that is a strong question, and I'm more than happy to answer this. Uh, 2012, my boyfriend, the love of my life, died. So when he died, I took the wrong decision to instead of to going through the grieving process to the whole thing. All my emotions go into drugs and alcohol, and several situations happens between he died and myself. So I basically ended um homeless. I was kicked of my house because his family took place over our place. I was at the time I was not legal, so I had no legal rights. And there was no gay marriage, so we couldn't get marriage. So we couldn't get married, I'm sorry. And so at that point, it was very I was going deep and deep and deep and deep, and I saw myself struggling, being able to. It was interfering my life. I was not being able to be myself. I was not being able to be with people anymore. I was just spending my day was waking up just thinking about to do specific things were related to that. So it's a very, very, very dark space. Any type of addiction is a physical and mental thing, and it's a daily recovery. It's you deal with this every single day. So then on 2021, this bring me to you. I go to Sao Paulo. I was invited to do work there, and I was kidnapped, and it was very aggressive. It was very the whole situation. Basically, I'm not using that as a justification, but at that time, I was so full of anger, so full of whatever, that I had my relapse after I relapsed after 9 years
Wow.
of sobriety. Um, since then, it's been a journey.
Mhm.
Since then, it's been a journey, um, because when you get older, changing emotions can take longer, and unfortunately, um, um, at least here, I don't know how's that, but at least in this area, um, 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 the gay life and sex has a lot of relation with all this kind of situations.
And sex.
Yes. So, which is for the record, I think there's absolutely nothing wrong to do anything. I think you can have some extra stuff, whatever, but there's people like me that we can't. So there's people they can. Some other people can. It's like sugar. Some people can have sugar. Some other people cannot. I cannot have sugar. In this case scenario, I cannot do drugs or alcohol. So after that relapse, I had a few episodes, and then I have to get on my knees, be humble and teachable, and get back into the recovery program
Mhm.
and concentrate every single day in be present to my emotions.
Yeah.
My emotions go all over, and they can be very dark.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't take care about myself emotionally and spiritually, when I say spiritually, I want to be very clear. I'm not talking about a religion. I'm talking about just whatever you consider that you want to
Yep.
believe. Like you believe that your dog, it's the thing that save your life. Go for. Um, just having something. And when I have an issue, I can go to this power or universe or energy
Yep.
and holding that towards to me and help me to go through that in that order to go to use anything to numb, because using anything, the only thing I'm doing is numbing and making it worse, because
I see.
every time you relapse, it's worse and worse and worse. So
Yeah.
so yeah.
Being spiritual is very personal. You can connect with yourself. Being spiritual could be anything. Could be, as you said, connect with anything that you think is powerful to help you, to ground you and to get you in a better place. That's what I believe as well. Right. Next question is, what's the weirdest dream you ever had?
Oh my God. So well, oh, this is old. My I portion of my family lives here, and my niece was turning. She lives here. She was turning 18, so we were making like a little funny party for her. So I was supposed to dress as a clown.
Uh-huh.
So so I have everything ready and I have in my mind, and I'm very concentrated because I'm not very funny. So I was like, how I'm gonna do this or whatever anyway. So one and this is incredible. I mean, I wake up, I mean, full of tears and sweaty, and it was a nightmare actually. Nightmare funny because I was dressed as Mickey Mouse, and he has huge gigantic ears and the whole thing. So I was supposedly working in this thing. And I mean, I'm sorry, I was working in this party and everything else, and then it was like a kids party, and then the kids start to pull my tail, and then they start to rip the whole outfit, and they end in just basically leaving the whole thing piece of crap. It's not funny. It's funny because it was funny to see myself, because I saw myself as a Mickey Mouse. I mean, no, which is nothing who I am. But and that's the thing. But for the record, this is a funny real thing related to this. So when the party, my niece party comes, I'm dressed as a clown, and we're doing the show because there was someone else with me. We're doing the show. She's laughing. I mean, come on, I'm 18. I don't need clowns or whatever, blah blah. So we're finishing, and I'm going to grab a balloon that was on the floor, and my pants, they rip. So it was like, the dream that I had, it came real, and I was like, there people really laugh like hell. Like, so I did a show with my pants wrap off. Like, it was funny. I mean, it was funny.
Oh, that's funny. Last question. Let's do it. Last question for you is, what is the best advice have you ever received?
It's a very hard for me because I get into self-pity very easily. So that's a daily hard work. And someone with a lot of experience told me told me a phrase that I never forget. Sweetie, never feel sorry for yourself because things always can get worse.
Wow.
And it's very true. I do see a problem. Just, I mean, without going into details, this week I had a problem with a client, and this problem could have got much bigger,
Yeah.
and it was smaller. Even though when you go through tough times, when you're in the middle of the whole commotion, you see yourself trapped. But when you're able to get out of the situation, you are able to see, my God, that could have been worse. That could have been way much worse.
Absolutely. Okay, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Okay.
Okay.
One word for money.
Power.
Fear.
Life.
Family.
Interesting.
Love.
Challenge.
Life.
Journey.
Religion.
Conflictive.
Sex.
Interesting.
Politics.
Division.
Okay. Friendship.
Love.
Desire.
Desire. Selfish.
Regret.
Self-awareness.
Okay. Success.
Life.
Wish.
Which one? Leash?
Wish.
Wish.
Yeah.
Empower.
Happiness.
Beauty.
One word for USA.
Different.
Okay. One word for Chile.
Beautiful.
One word for adult content creator.
Complicated.
And the last one now, massage therapist. One word.
Soul.
Okay. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend, define Juan in one positive word and one negative word only. What he would say?
One positive word. High integrity. That was 2 words. Sorry.
Okay. No problem.
Negative. Self-pity.
Okay. Let's play now Juan and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, Juan, you can ask me a question now.
So, what is the biggest challenge that you being confronted in your life?
Wow, good question. I love the question. I think the biggest challenge I have confronted in my life, Juan, was leaving Brazil when I was 19 years old on my own, come all the way to Europe, to Portugal. I lived in Portugal for 5 years, and now I've been living in England for the last almost 20 years. So I've been in London most of my life. I've been in Europe most of my life. So for me, the biggest challenge was leaving my family back in Brazil and moving to a totally different, country, different continent where I didn't have support, didn't know anyone, and suddenly life just presented to me, the reality, like life itself. I didn't have plan B, just plan A. Back in Brazil, 1 year before I left, I was already living on my own. I was studying, trying to go to university, but my parents was close by. But when I moved to Europe, to Portugal, there was no plan B anymore, just plan A. So for me, when I look back, that was the biggest challenge in my life because, not knowing, it's a powerful place to be. However,
Yeah.
it can be, it can be very scary, it can be very difficult as well. But I'm so glad that life brought me to my life, the place where I am right now, because I think everything counts, everything, you learn a lot. Life is a college, yeah, like a university that you learn every single day, very well. And living in a different country is a different, it's a different, it's starting again your life because you are, starting a new journey. And for me, for sure, that was the biggest challenge for sure in my life so far. Yeah.
That's amazing. It's we share the same thing, and I
Absolutely.
definitely understand where you're coming from. So yeah,
Did you enjoy the interview?
very much. I was very nervous, but because I this is my second one, and the other one was way different,
Uh-huh.
and this one was way much smooth, and I love the way how you handle it. So thank
Thank you
you,
so much. Thank you. Thanks for,
and
yeah.
I'm sorry. No. And before saying and thank you for the platform. I think it's beautiful that you can get to know people from different perspectives, scenarios, and things like that. And every time when you have this interaction, um, it's a reminder for me at least of things that I forget, that I'm so busy with life sometimes that I forget about little details. So thank you for that opportunity, and thank you for inviting me. It was real surprising and a pressure to receive this invitation. So thank you.
We meant to have this moment. I got goosebumps now. We meant to have this moment. I think the show it's about people expressing themselves without any judgment. Yeah, here people they feel safe. They feel they can be themselves. Of course, they feel nervous as well because they don't know what's gonna happen. But I think through the interview, people get more relaxed and they feel in a safe place to be. So thanks so much for being so open, talking about your journey. And again, it's about helping people as well. You never know where this interview can get. And imagine people watching this interview right now. Maybe they're facing something that in the past that you're facing. Now they see someone talking about so open and so strong. Now it's about helping people, and showing people that you're not alone. There's always someone out there that went through something similar, or maybe
Exactly.
sharing this experience. And when you talk about, it's about healing and it's also about helping others as well. So thanks so much for being so open and taking the time for the interview. Thank you, Juan. But before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Message. um, this is I'm gonna take a quote
Yeah,
from from Madonna.
yeah,
Um, um, if you want if you want respect, we want respect, if we claim for respect, let's treat the next person next to you with respect.
wow,
That's my message. And when I say respect, I'm talking about everything. I
yeah.
mean, you and I, we can have different perspectives, but I can still respect you, even have admiration. But the message is basically just treat the next person next to you with respect.
Muchas gracias.
Obrigado.
Thank you so much and enjoy your massage. Okay, it was a pleasure having you on the show. Okay, Juan, take care.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Have a great day.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. Enjoy Pride.
Okay, enjoy. Bye bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.